The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Harrisburg Senators and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brandon Perry will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, what's impressed me looking at his numbers was left-handed hitters are hitting under 200 against him this season. So when he's looking for ways to get out of jams, he's hoping a lefty comes up because their numbers are struggling against him.
Stepping in, Jack Tremming. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, Jack Tremming.
Here we go now. Let's go.
And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. HR, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a rocky start in this homestand. I mean, you're 1-3. You only won 1 game in 4. The fans are a little restless. This is a big game to win right here, to really just kind of get some foundation of winning back in your blood.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
1 out, 1 out. Come on, fellas, let's go.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Valdez scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Grant Green. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Grant Green.
From the stretch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
2 down here.
And the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Copen coasts under it, and that's the 3rd out. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Now to the plate, Sean Cabrera. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hitter, Sean
First delivery
Cabrera.
to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
No one out now.
Now the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Here it comes on 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone. You hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups. Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. They committed 3 errors last game, and yes, it cost them a W. They got the L, and I think it's direct correlation with poor defense. You got to catch it if you want to win it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Luis Castilla is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Hit on the ground, but foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Alan Schaefer.
Hey, here we go. Plays at 1 now.
Into the box, Alan Schaefer, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now, that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
He'll try again. 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up.
You got it. You got
drifting
room.
toward the third base dugout. Valdez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Trenton leads this one 2-0. Stepping into the box,
Leading off
Joel
with a center
Amaya.
fielder.
7, 8, 9.
fielder.
Bottom of the order
Joel
set to go here in the third.
Amaya.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Come on, fellas. Let's go.
Next pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Batting 8th, third baseman.
In now, Ricky Miles. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points.
Hey, we got one
Still
here.
without a home run and 3 driven in. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Come on, guys.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. This one's flared out toward left. Rich moving in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Darryl Dobbins hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Thunder are on top, 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Jack Tremming. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Jack Tremming.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, nobody.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
All right, come on now.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in now, Brian Rodecker as he rips it on the ground to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Grant Green. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Green.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
The 0-1 on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 0-2 home. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to center field.
You got it. You got it.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Trenton leads this one 2-0.
Hey, get ahead
Digging
right here.
in for his second at-bat, Sean Cabrera. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Sean Cabrera.
Hey, we got no outs.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive to left. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
No runner, cut it.
Hey, Matt, it's fun to watch good pitching. Don't get me wrong, but, man, I want to see some offense. I'm a hitter. I like runs scored. 5th inning, about time they got a hit.
Now batting, catcher, Luis Castilla.
Hey, nobody out now.
Into the box now, Luis Castilla batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Turn it now. Come on now.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And, boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Alan Schaefer will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Let's turn it. Come on now. Hey, one away.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Fouled back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now batting, center fielder, Joel Amaya.
Plays at 1 here.
Standing in now, Joel Amaya as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
2 down.
Grounded foul.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. Ready now, Ricky Miles. He'll start things out in their half
Leading
of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another chance? Darryl Dobbins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Infield plays at 1 here.
Here's the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jack.
Into the
Tremme.
box, Jack Tremme. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Hit on the ground toward the left. Valdez ranges to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Trenton leads this one 3-0. Into the box now, Brian Rodecker. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Brian Rodecker.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, no outs here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will make it up to third base as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. Ready once again, Grant Green.
Hey, let's
it's
go
been
right
an
here.
0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count. Hey, no outs here.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Ready with another 0-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third. Digging in and looking for more. Sean Cabrera. Base is empty in front of him with one away following the RBI ground out. And the changeup is way low that time. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Now batting, catcher, Luis Castilla.
In now, Luis Castilla. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Hey, we got 2.
Ready with the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Plays it first here.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Thunder are on top. Lawrence Sherman comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a...
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Thunder slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Brandon Perry with his 4th win this season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Trenton Thunder and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ike Lopez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, he's in a nice little groove right now. I got one number I look at, and that's his whip. And his last 3 starts under 1.2. Regardless of what the end result might be, he's throwing the ball well in his last 3 starts.
Edgar Sanchez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, he came at him with the same pitch. Now he finds himself down 0-2. You just got to anticipate he's going to try to triple it up. Not just double, but triple. I'm looking for that pitch right now again.
Tejada moving to his right, and he's retired here, 1 away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Harold, what do they need to focus on in this one?
Well, the key here, Matt, is clearly execute. They got to catch the ball, and if you get an opportunity to hit and run, you got to do that on the offensive side. This is the type of team that has to generate and make their own things happen in order to force mistakes on the other team.
Houston, Coburn is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. This one's flared toward left center. Chapman moving to his left.
I got it. That's mine. I got it.
Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Standing in, Stephen Moya. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Valdez takes it in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Stepping in, Rick Boggs. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Rick Boggs.
First delivery to him on the way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Nixon.
Here we go now. Let's go.
He's set. Here it comes. Ken Nixon is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Fastball called for strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Elliot Harper.
First pitch on its way. Elliot Harper is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Tom Fleming. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Tom Fleming.
Now a throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Trenton leads this one 2-0. So coming to the plate, Tom Fleming comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
No outs.
Here comes the 0-1. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So digging in now, Adrian Lozano. He drove in all 3 of his club's runs in that ball game a night ago. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game he's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Batting ninth.
So striding forward now, Huey Todd. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit in the air out to left field.
Ball.
Chapman will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edgar Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Play and hold him right here. Let's go.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Hey, 2 away.
Here it comes, 0-2. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Nope.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Oh, what a stop on the slide to first. Got him. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Thunder are on top, 2-0. Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Houston Coburn. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Houston Coburn.
Plays at 1 here.
First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
The right fielder, number 34, Stephen Moya.
In now, Stephen Moya, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, let's hold him right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, we got no outs.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Rick
Standing in now,
Boggs.
Rick Boggs. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, let's make a play and hold him right here. Here we go.
As he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ready for another chance.
Hey, let's make a play on him right here.
Nixon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, 2 here.
That's yanked into the stand. Strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Trenton leads this one 3-0.
Nobody.
At the plate, Elliot Harper. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Elliot Harper.
Hey, first pitch strikes right here. Get ahead right now.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit. Play a little small ball, get it going.
Swing and a liner. Foul. A pause and the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Now batting.
Into the box now.
Third
Tom
baseman.
Fleming. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One down, one down.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it 1-1.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Now batting, second baseman, Adrian
Into the box,
Lozano.
Adrian Lozano. And on the first pitch,
got it,
he
I
hits
got
it
it,
in the
I
air
got
to
it.
right. Williams moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 5 innings complete. The Thunder are on top, 3-0. Striding in once again, Huey Todd. And through 5 turns
Leading
at
off
bat,
for
they've only
Erie.
mustered a total of
First
3
baseman,
hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly
Todd.
not
Come on, guys.
firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he's set down 1 away. Ready once again, Edgar
Now
Sanchez.
batting.
He comes in 0 for
Center
2 thus
fielder,
far.
Edgar
Right-hander starts to loosen
Sanchez.
out in the bullpen now. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1.
Here we go, boys.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of
I
early
got it.
contact,
Ball,
and they
ball.
haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Trying to pick things up where we left
batter,
off. Houston
left fielder,
Coburn, 1 for 2 with a
Houston
double on his
Coburn.
line thus far.
Hey, 2 away now.
Come on, guys.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Ready on 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he got him. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning coming up. Trenton leads this one 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Stephen Moya. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Right fielder, Stephen Moya.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
We got no one.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Copen is right there, and he puts it away for the first out. Into the box, Rick Boggs. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
1 down, 1 down. Plays it first here.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And there's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose.
Catcher, Ken Nixon.
He's set, and the pitch. Ken Nixon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Plays it first now.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hit to short. Tejada fields it cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Thunder are on top. Ready for another shot now. Elliot Harper. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
I got it.
Giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Striding in, Tom Fleming. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
One down, one down.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to short. Scooped up on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Adrian Lozano. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up. Stepping up now, Huey Todd. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Here we go.
Here it comes on 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now batting, center fielder, Edgar Sanchez.
In now, Edgar Sanchez, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third.
Cut hold.
And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Alejandro Tejada comes on here looking to get the 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Trenton Thunder earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Brandon Perry earns his 5th winner of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing. And when team needs collide with a player's expectations, a game of dreams also becomes a game of choices. This player with strong convictions finds out a team can have convictions too. A recently benched player receives a call from his representative. Who wants to see his advisee get back on the playing field. His counsel, patience, and flexibility. The player has reservations about being moved from his preferred role. The road to the show is not always a straight or predictable one.
Your attention,
Brandon
please.
Perry enters
Now,
from the
pitching
pen
for
to
the
start the
Thunder,
ninth inning as
number
he'll try to keep
31,
the score right where it is
Brandon
heading to the bottom of the
Perry.
ninth. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen
Leading
now.
off for Harrisburg, second baseman, Grant Green.
Grant Green is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground.
He brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number one.
Ready for another chance?
Now
Joel
batting,
Amaya.
left fielder, Joel
He's ready. Here's the first
Amaya.
offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Here we go, guys.
One down, one down.
The 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Tejada
Mine,
is
mine,
there
I
for
got
it.
it, mine.
2 down. Digging in to try it again, Jeremy Talbot. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Hey, 2 outs, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Who's at first here?
Ricky Miles.
In now, Ricky Miles, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Grounded to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
8-2 tonight's final. Derek Ramirez notches his 3rd win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Michael Simmons was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he settled with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, Brandon Perry takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Brandon
Ready once again, Robert Rizika. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one, and with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game. 8-3 is. Brandon Perry comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Brandon Perry.
Ready for another chance, Mark Best.
Now batting, center fielder, Mark Best.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down.
Hey, we got one.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Stockman will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Hey, here we go. Plays at one now.
Striding into the box, Angelo Vargas. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Larry Dabrowski.
Your attention,
Brandon
please.
Perry comes
Now
out of the
pitching for
bullpen
the
to
Thunder,
shut things down
number
here in the
31,
ninth.
Brandon Perry.
Ready once again, Richard Perrette. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game.
Left fielder, Richard Perrette.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching. Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Here we go, boys.
2-0, here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. set to deliver on 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Chapman. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Ramon Escalona. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Plays it first here.
Here's the pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Michael Devine is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fake.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground.
I got it.
And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one. And with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Brandon Perry takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Brandon Perry.
Ready for another shot now. Ramon Escalona. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
In there, 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Digging in to try it again. Thomas Ortiz. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The right fielder, number
Stepping
8.
in and ready for another shot.
Javery.
Javery. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyway. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position.